The All Progressive Congress is currently battling no fewer than 208 court cases, with some of them challenging the leadership of the party in various states and the legitimacy of the Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, the Punch has learnt. The cases, which among others are seeking a declaration nullifying all state congresses under the leadership of the CECPC, are threatening the party's national convention scheduled for March 26. This came to the fore on Thursday as Yusuf Ali, an aide to the Yobe State Governor and CECPC Chairman Maimala Buni, told one of our correspondents that Buni remained the APC chairman at a June 25, 2020 meeting presided over by the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, where Buni emerged as the chairman of the caretaker committee. The party had asked all members with pending court cases to withdraw them. To demonstrate the seriousness attached to the directive, the National Executive Council, at its meeting on December 8, 2020, announced the expulsion of the former APC Vice Chairman South-South, Hilad Etta, for going to court to challenge the dissolution of the Adams Oshomoles-led National Working Committee. A document obtained by the Punch on Thursday, however, showed that in the last 1 year, 208 cases had been instituted against the APC. In some of the cases, litigants had obtained court injunctions restraining the party from conducting its convention or recognizing the leadership of some states. A breakdown of the document showed that 9 of such cases were challenging the validity of the caretaker committee to continue to conduct the affairs of the party and were seeking the indefinite postponement of the planned convention. One of such cases is the one filed by Mr. Saliu Umoru against the APC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, and Governor Buni. In the case marked FCT/HC/CV/2958/2021, the applicant obtained an interlocutory injunction restraining the first and second defendants and respondents, their allies, agents, representatives, associates, or whoever is acting for them or through them from organizing, holding, or conducting the National Convention of the APC in January and February 2022 or at any other date either before or after pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit. In another case instituted by Christian Abe against the APC, the applicant in the suit marked FHC/ASB/CS/59/2021 challenged the appointment of Buni and averred that by virtue of Section 183 of the 1999 Constitution, the chairman, being the Yobe State Governor, cannot validly be appointed as the chairman of the caretaker committee. The plaintiff is seeking a declaration, amongst others, that all decisions and actions taken by the chairman are null and void and of no effect. In yet another suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/1577/2021, filed by Princess Zara Mustafa, the plaintiff is challenging the validity and legality of the caretaker committee, being that the chairman of the committee is the sitting governor. She is therefore seeking for an order of court to restrain the defendant from carrying out duties as the chairman CECPC and further planning convention. In a separate case marked FHC/PH/CS/105/21, the plaintiff, Uche Eneje, and 80 others jointly challenged the constitutionality of the National Caretaker Committee as well as the State's Caretaker Committee on the grounds that Section 223 of the 1999 Constitution and Articles 17 and 20 of the APC Constitution does not recognize any interim caretaker executive officers at the wards, local government, state, and national levels. The National Legal Advisor of the APC, Professor Tahir Mamam San, neither responded to calls nor text messages on Thursday. Meanwhile, a letter obtained by the Punch on Thursday showed that Buni indeed willingly transmitted power to Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello to act as the chairman of the caretaker committee of the APC pending his medical leave. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State had on Wednesday stated that Buni transmitted power to Bello, but Buhari later ordered that Bello take over the affairs of the party permanently after discovering that Buni and others in the party were not serious about holding the convention. The letter, dated February 28, 2022, was sent to Bello and other members of the caretaker committee before his departure. The letter reads in part, "This is to inform you that I will be embarking on a medical trip to the United Arab Emirates from today, February 28, 2022. I will resume office upon my discharge from the hospital. In my absence, I hereby transmit the functions of my office as the National Chairman of the Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee to you. This is to enable the committee to conclude all arrangements leading to the National Convention slated for March 26, 2022, and other duties that may be required of the office. I invite all members to cooperate with Governor Abubakar Sani Bello by extending to him all the support that I've enjoyed from you." But addressing a press conference in Abuja on Thursday, the Niger State governor denied receiving the letter. "No, I haven't seen it yet," said Bello, adding that the party had also informed INEC of its planned convention for March 26. In a related development, the Ondo State Governor, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, has expressed his satisfaction over the appointment of Bello as the chairman of the caretaker committee. He said this in a statement he signed on Thursday titled "Buni, Pocket Filling Black Legs in Corridors of Power Try to Supplant President's Will." Akeredolu, who described some APC governors as Yahoo governors, said these unscrupulous governors were working with Buni against the progress of the party. The chairman of the Southern Governors Forum declared that nothing would change the date fixed for the National Convention. "We the governors are for the party except for the few Yahoo governors." Apologies to Saliu, former DG of the Progressive Governors Forum, who were hand in glove with Buni to circumvent the will of the majority of our party members. Progressive governors in the true name, mostly all of us, are determined to see our party through these patchy paths at all costs. None of the scanty members has the guts to carry out their imaginary threat as reported in sponsored stories. We dare them to leave the party. Their short-lived antics in arm-twisting Governor Buni and probably some pocket-filling elements within the corridors of power to supplant the president's will through fake letters, endorsement, as well as black market injunction are despicable. The Ondo governor noted that the installation of the CECPC of the APC was beyond a call to service, but was a child of necessity molded to instill discipline in leadership and engender coherence among stakeholders and deepen the rule of law in the party. Akeredolu said, "Unfortunately, Buni's leadership turned out to be a huge embarrassment." Without necessarily dwelling on details that are known to critical stakeholders, the path taken lately by Governor Mai Mala Buni, the immediate past head of the CECPC, and an indivisible few, is an inevitable trajectory undeserving of our dear party. It is a disdainful narrative, the governor stated. He added that the governors will confirm Bello as the next chairman of the caretaker committee at the NEC meeting on March 17. He added, "With nostalgia, one recall the moments of our struggle as compatriots from all walks of life, enunciated and birthed Nigeria's most ingeniously successful political network. Without being immodest, APC's birth was a novel instance. The party's philosophical beacon woven around its ideology leaning was alluring. Undoubtedly, the firm leadership, candor, and honesty exemplified by Mr. President, who leads the administration that is the product of the APC, deserve no less of support and complementary responsibilities from all stakeholders. The installation of the CECPC of the APC was beyond a call to service. It was a child of necessity molded to, one, instill discipline in leadership and engender coherence among stakeholders, and more importantly, to deepen the rule of law in our party. Nevertheless, the courage and determination, as well as shrewd sincerity of purpose demonstrated by most of the APC governors, remain a delight. Significantly, the swift response and prompt action taken by Mr. President have, in no small means, salvaged our great party from internal scavengers. We indeed survived a civilian coup largely inspired by mischief and incurable lust for power through artificial barricades.